Hey boys, let's talk about some problems. So in life, you're either going to be a problem solver or you're going to be one of those people that are spazzing out when problems happen. So you just want to try to take it in, try to keep your head okay. Step one is by far make sure whatever you're keeping the important things important. And that sounds simple, but so often that's overlooked. If I'm doing something that's really going to impact my life, or it's going to be a significant decision, I'll generally make pros and cons. I'll just make out a list and I'll bring it down to the ridiculousness of it. Just men are very visual. So a lot of times it helps just to see all that. Uh, okay, I can give you, for instance, sometimes just to free your mind, in construction when I was doing windows, say I wasn't on the job and, my guys were there putting windows in and, they would call me and be like, oh, it's the end of the world. This ain't going to work. The windows are out, blah, blah, blah. And I would, I'd be like, okay, settle down. If you had a magic wand, if the laws of physics and nature didn't apply to you, what could we come up with? What would you need to make this work? Now, I know that sounds silly and you have to get past the silliness of it, but it really does work as far as being able to get your mind to just think. And so often it would really help. And I did that a lot in sales as well. It was my favorite close when I would get to, things ain't working, it's just, we're going to have to think about it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'd start packing up my stuff and then of course, I'm not going anywhere, but I would be like, okay, well, just humor me. If I had a magic wand, okay, if I could change the company or the material or the cost or financing options, or what, if we could change an area, what would we change? And the problem is Southerners are so nice when it comes down to brass tacks and getting the deal done. Sometimes you got to smoke out what the problem is. And so make sure you're focused on solutions and not the problem. Problem solvers are worth their weight in, money. I mean, they really are. And you want to be a problem solver for your family, for your wife, for your employer. So I love you guys. Make sure, don't spaz out, breathe, focus on the solutions. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.